Now, Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, the contest briefing for the evaluation contest is taking place as we speak. So I expect them to return momentarily. Now that Stephen has done the glamorous job of presenting the awards, 30 seconds to change hat, because he is going to give a brief District 112 executive presentation. Please welcome back to your screens, Stephen Budai.
I thought I was coming on later on, but that's fine, no problem at all. Mr. Division Director, fellow Toastmasters, and to everybody who is privileged enough to witness this Division O contest. I also congratulate James on doing an absolutely magnificent job in getting his team together and putting on this superb performance. A question James asked me a couple of days ago is, are we the first division in the world to put on not one, not two, not three, but 4 contests online? And I said to him, I'm not 100% sure. I can guarantee James one thing. He is definitely the first division in District 112 to have completed that task online. I'm aware that 2 other divisions had done partial, that is, they've had some online and some in real, but as a online show, 4 contests, 1 go. James, congratulations, Division O is the first in District 112 to have achieved this. It's an interesting experience that we are going through, and I know the table topic that the contestants were thrown was quite a good one too. It is now part of today. It is part of what we are experiencing. If you haven't grasped it yet, take the dip into the water and try an online meeting. If you're a bit worried, Sharon Kerr-Phillips, our Program Quality Director, is running table topic sessions twice a day during the course of the week so that you get used to performing in front of a camera, in front of a device, in front of the world. It is an experience which once you get into it, you'd be surprised in how natural you become. One of the challenges I have is looking down the camera, so I can contain and maintain the eye contact with each and every single person who is viewing this particular broadcast. I've got a few things I just want to push to all the members of District 112. Toastmasters International gave us an extension on our dues, our April dues this year, which has been really well. It's gone down well for us in that we're in a different environment and circumstances have changed. However, if you wish to keep your club in good standings, if you wish to keep your contestants who are now going on to district finals in good standing, we need to make sure that our dues are paid. I can see a bottleneck situation occurring very, very soon in that come the end of this month, not only will we have all the treasurers trying to get in their payments on time, beating all the other districts throughout the world, but they'll also be trying to hog the time that their club group, the area directors will be trying to log in their club visit reports. If you are a treasurer and you have got the money, it is your duty to make sure that your members are in good standing. What happens when they aren't in good standing from the 1st of May is Pathways disappears for them. Pathways disappears. What you have got available to you will not be available to you. So if you know that you have paid as a member and your treasurer from your club hasn't made that submission, please tap them on the shoulder and get them to do that as soon as possible. With the lockdown that we're experiencing, things have had to change. We've had a team of people working endless hours, month after month after month, in the background, getting our Napier conference together. They will still be running the Napier conference, but in an online situation. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us There's no registration fee to pay, so there's a massive discount there straight away. You won't have to worry about paying for accommodation. However, we'd love to see you join us for our district council meeting, our elections, and obviously our competitions when they come through as well. So please, all are welcome. Come through, and if you are one of the voters, please register in advance as well. One of the requests that the district would like to put out also is, I am sure, and I'm looking at you, a budding area director, if you haven't taken the plunge, if you haven't taken the opportunity, speak with the current or past area director, find out what it's all about. It will change your life. I want to share my experience as an area governor, so I'm going back a few years. Visualize this bloke here in a wetsuit on a surfboard riding a wave 20 meters high. That was me for 12 months. I loved every single moment of being an area governor. That is not something that is unique to me. It can be something that you can pick up and use and have the same experience as well. If you haven't taken the plunge, contact me, contact your area directors or your division directors. We will give you some advice. We are on the hunt for more and more area directors to make it happen, so that we have the communication from district back to the clubs and vice versa, from the clubs up to the district as well. So it's important that we do have that. I'd like to also thank everyone for their patience and their tolerance. I can imagine how people were when we were all locked down and I'm stuck at home here with my darling wife, also a Toastmaster. It is a testing time for us all. It is a testing time for the clubs to take that chance of going online. I have been on to many clubs for two reasons. One, I want to see what the other clubs are like, and two is to help them get through that initial hurdle of logging in and using the Zoom or Teams, depending on which platform they are using. Please have a look. Visit your clubs in your area. Visit other clubs in the district. Or, as another challenge, visit other clubs overseas. I have the privilege of being on a meeting with 1 Hour Toastmasters where we had 3 people from Taiwan visit us. That was amazing. I've also got the privilege and pleasure of having a good friend of mine also visiting us from Dublin, and she's online right this very moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters, the club meeting is not within the 4 walls of your room. It is far wider than you can ever imagine. Make yourselves available. Make yourselves known on Club Finder. Put it on Facebook. Put it on your website. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be surprised at how many more people will then want to join your club, either as an online member or as a proper member when we're back to a face-to-face situation. Ladies and gentlemen, District 112 is doing its best to keep Toastmasters operating the best we can. What I have experienced with the meetings I have joined is an amazing energy level, and I can't describe it. I want you to go out there and experience it yourself, and then tell someone else who will tell someone else. And before you know it, Toastmasters will be even bigger than what we have at the moment. Mr. Division Director, it gives me the greatest of pleasure and honor to hand back to you this wonderful experience that you are delivering to the rest of the world. James.
Thank you, Mr. Club Growth Director.